Welcome back to Louisville at Home. I'm Cheryl Case. Tonight on the Home Zone, we're cooking in the kitchen with Chef Jeff Jarfi. Actually, Chef Jarfi is making himself at home in someone else's kitchen.
You gotta have a little wine when you're cooking. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. Give me a little wine.
Cheers. Thank
Right.
you very much. Cheers.
Right, this is fun to cook here in your place. You got a great place.
Chef Jarfi has his own great place, Jarfi's Bistro, located in the Kentucky Center for the Arts. But tonight, he's in Joe and Marianne Montgomery's kitchen. His challenge? Create a gourmet meal using only his expertise and the surprise ingredients on hand.
Oh yeah, see that now? That's what we're looking for right there. Beautiful crispy top. Absolutely beautiful crispy top. That's what I'm looking for.
The tilapia is almost done. It was first dusted with seasoned flour and then seared in olive oil. Also cooking in olive oil, garlic and onions.
We want them pretty much completely cooked. Not caramelized, not burnt.
And remember those artichokes Chef Jarfi was so pleased to find?
I'm gonna add this to the onions. Now you might want to turn the heat a little bit on high. Let me see what kind of herb we're gonna put there. I see you have some dry parsley. We're gonna put some dry parsley in there. Give it nice little parsley taste. Yeah, fresh parsley, use cilantro, whatever you got. And you know what's also gonna be good to go in that dish? A little white wine.
White wine,
Give it a little Chardonnay there.
Hello.
Gotta do that.
And remember all of that chopping? Joe does, I assure you. But all of his hard work, it's about to pay off.
A little almond in there. That's a mango, grape tomatoes, and almond salsa that's gonna go on top of the tilapia. I add a little olive oil. We're gonna mix it real good. It's gonna be beautiful color too. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. I see you have a little cream in there.
We do?
You wanna get a little cream?
Little
we'll put
half and half?
Yeah, a little half and half. Give me some half and half in there. A little bit more. That's perfect right there. So now once we bring it to boil, we're gonna serve this beautiful dish and we're gonna move to our next one. And I understand you have some beautiful platters.
We have platters, yeah.
I'm gonna use them. I know you have a head of iceberg lettuce in there.
Yeah.
We wanna put some on the bottom. So I'm just gonna put it down there like that. All right. And I'm gonna take this beautiful tilapia that we seared in a little olive oil. I'm just gonna put it everywhere here. I'm gonna take this beautiful mixing we did and we're just gonna put it on top of that.
Every inch of the tilapia is covered with a creamy artichoke and garlic sauce.
Now watch this. This is my favorite part here. We're gonna take a little mango, grapes, and almond salsa. What you also can do if you have some fresh ginger in the future and you do this salsa, shave some fresh ginger into it. Give it good flavor. Here you're having a good hot dish, and it's also like salad because we have iceberg on the bottom and we have mango salsa on top. See that?
A little lime for garnish, and one more touch.
I'm gonna put a little caper on there. That nice flavor as well as good look there. Alrighty.
One unbelievable dish down, several more to go. Can Chef Jarfi pull it off in time for dinner? Something's telling me yes, and I think it's my stomach. Can you hear it growling?
If you want to get the zucchini, the squash, the peppers, we're gonna clean your refrigerator for you, you know? Everything is good. Everything. Let's get everything up. We use that too.
Before moving on to entree number 2, Chef Jarfi puts Joe to work on the vegetable side dishes. For Joe, that means more chopping. In the meantime, the chef gets busy on the main event, that leg of lamb that's been de-iced.
I'm gonna cut it in nice little cubes for kebab. That's beautiful leg of lamb. These are gonna be a kebab that we're gonna cook in the oven instead of grilling them on a grill.
Okay.
And they cook very good in the oven, they sear very good. You know, a good way to do lamb and any kind of kebab, you mark them in a grill, then finish them in the oven. Just get that grill mark and that grill flavor, then finish it in the oven. It's perfect.
Slows it down.
It slows it down. It you know, you lose some of the fat, and it's sear it because when it's cooking in the oven, you know, the whole flavor stays there. Now start chop some of this rosemary for me, please, just like that, and chop it fine.
Strip it.
Yep, then chop it, just like you did with the garlic.
I mean, I was going to dinner and didn't even have to cook.
Yeah, but now you're cooking. See, now you're cooking. But you're gonna have a better meal right here at home.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't have to pay. You don't have to wait for table and all that stuff.
And it's fun.
Some of that finely chopped rosemary is tossed in with the lamb. The rest is reserved for those new potatoes Joe quartered earlier.
I'm gonna go ahead and blanch them a little bit on hot water. Then again, it's one of those things, we're gonna finish them up in the oven. They're gonna be roasted, new reds with rosemary and garlic. And they're gonna go perfect with lamb.
While the potatoes blanch, it's back to the lamb.
Put some chopped rosemary, chopped garlic, and I'm putting olive oil. As you see, I'm cooking everything with olive oil tonight. There is no butter gonna be used here tonight. I'm gonna put some sea salt, and I'm gonna put some black pepper. That's all we need to have a good flavored lamb. Then I'm gonna mix it real good. Perfect. Just like that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put two
Lamb.
One pepper, another 2 lamb. That's all we have to do.
Really?
Yep, then
How
it
about
goes,
that?
it goes right here. But before I do that, I want a little olive oil in the bottom of the pan. By the time I leave your house, you gotta buy olive oil too, buddy. While you're working on that, I'm gonna start working on some vegetable to serve with this nice meal we're working on.
First, the blanched potatoes. After being tossed with more olive oil, rosemary, garlic, salt, and pepper, they're put in the oven along with the lamb kebabs.
There we go. Slide them in there. We got the lamb kebabs on the first shelf. And we got the roasted new red with rosemary and garlic on the upper shelf. 400. We're gonna check on it in about 10 minutes from now. And while we're doing that, we're gonna start sauteing some vegetable. The oil here is ready.
Making sure nothing goes to waste, Chef Jarfi uses the same hot water for the potatoes to poach asparagus that will be chilled and topped with shredded radish for another salad. Add just a little more olive oil to the veggies.
And this guy doesn't have no more olive oil in his house. He's gotta go to the store. I told you that's the bad part about me being here.
Yep.
I'm gonna empty your cooler. You gotta go shopping.
Reload.
But again, if we didn't did this, I promise you, some of this stuff will be in there until it goes bad. It happens in every household. Relish and asparagus salad. You got some asparagus. You have 4 relishes. We use them. We're using everything in this house tonight. And Sammy's happy.
And Sammy's happy.
And I'll just bet Sammy's not going to be the only one. Despite the short notice, the Montgomerys now have guests for dinner. What will they think of the chef's surprise? Find out when Louisville at Home comes right back.